Okay, first question here is this following graph is a example. This is a histogram. Okay, a histogram is a graph where you've got multiple bins. They're touching to each other because there's a quantitative variable on the x-axis. Okay, this is actually a bad histogram, 16 or younger. The bins are supposed to be the same size so this one goes from 17 to 24, so that's 7 data points. Ah, I don't know who made this program, but this is not a good histogram. Okay, there's no two ways around it. I paused the video. I thought I was missing something. They want this to say histogram because the bars are touching, but it's not a good histogram. Histograms are supposed to have the same size on the x-axis. Like this has a span of 9 years, right? This one has a span of 14 years. Those two bins aren't the same. This is a bad histogram. This is an example of a misleading graph. Ah, I'm sick to my stomach as a math teacher. Okay, well, get this out of here. Okay, so it's not a bar graph because bar graphs are supposed to be categories. And actually, this looks like a type of categorical variable that the government keeps track of. So that's why it's pretty confusing. But bar graphs are distinguished from histograms because they're not supposed to touch. Okay, so that would be a bar graph. They're separated. Pie chart obviously looks like a pie, so this is not a pie chart. Pie chart's when you're trying to show a portion of a whole. A time series is a graph that looks like this. Got some dots. So you can see a trend over time, and the dots are usually connected. That's a time series. Alright, well now that I'm all mad, let's do something else. One advantage of using histograms is I can show you, oops. I can show you the blank as well as the values of the responses. The x-axis there was showing us the values of the responses, the people's age, okay? It had values. Could be 17 years, could be 18 years, could be 19 years. We see all the different values of the variable. But on the y-axis, you're seeing a count of how many people fit into that category. So one of them was in the middle. I don't remember how many people. This is the frequency on the y-axis. So a histogram can show you the frequency. And then last question, this is a bar graph. Look, they're separated. What percent of the population in France has blue eyes? France is at 0.2. They didn't label it, so this is another bad graph. But I assume what they're talking about is the percentage of people that have blue eyes. So this is 0.2 as a percentage. That's 20%. Okay, because you multiply by 100 to convert a decimal to a percentage.